right, we're going to go over how to set up our Schoology course here for 2020, 2021, at least what we're doing our general landing page. Kind of the key features that we want to have for all of our courses so that things look the same when we have our students or our parents sign in is some form of weekly agenda, and this kind of lays out what we're going to be doing each week for A students, for B students, then by date, so that if they miss anything, they can go in there and get it. And then we want to have basically one folder for each week here. And the grayed out ones here are hidden, so students wouldn't be able to see them, but because I'm an administrator, I'm going to have access. Probably the easiest way for us to do this is going to be for me to add you to my class. So I can go in and through members, I can add you on my class, make an admin, then I'll have you just pop over to weekly agenda number 1. It look a little bit different because I'm kind of playing around with colors, but number 1, and then have you guys copy it to course. So for me, I'm going to copy it over to my physics classes, and I'm just going to start off with no folder. So I'm going to hit copy. So now when I go over to courses, and you'll be able to do this for any of your courses, go to my physics sections. I will have my agendas there. Here's the one that I just copied because I wanted to test it out earlier. So I delete that one. And then we'll just click here and go to edit. And then I'm going to have my nicely formatted table here already. First days are pretty much the same no matter what, classroom procedures and getting to know each other. But my reading for this is going to end up being different. So I'm going to edit, I'll change it. They're going to have to read why science is hard to believe. Oops. And they don't have any summer work, so that can just go away. But they will end up having to respond. So take the reading quiz. I'm just going to make that the same over here. Hard to believe. Take reading quiz. Now, so that's the general idea. Then we will have folders for each week. So 9/7 to 9/13. Week 1, I like just having clear, for me at least, I need to know what the weeks are, but the important thing for us is that we have dates in, and it's Introduction to Science and Introduction to Science. We will go with that. And then all my things are going to go into that folder, so all the resources that I had in will get to go in there. Make another folder for the next week. 9/14 to 9/20, I believe. That'll be week 2. And this is important because we want to make sure that we always have our current agenda and our current folder at the top. So after week 1, I will just take this one, click on the icon, drag it down into my week 1 folder. Sometimes a little tricky to get it exactly in there. Come on. Folder's empty, I know, there. Alright, so when it was with the down arrow, maybe drag and drop a little bit easier. So now when my students come to the landing page, they'll need to get their week 2 agenda in. Kind of the only tricky thing is using copy to course is you can't copy to the same course, which is kind of, I always find it frustrating. But what you can do is take your agenda template, save it to resources, put it in home. I don't need it in a folder. It's got 9/7, 9/13, weekly agenda, parentheses 1. Save that copy. And then just go and add materials, import from resources, because once you have your own copy, then you are in business, ready to go. See if I can see here. It's at home, not finding it. So I might have to do something. There it is, weekly agenda at the bottom. So click that, hit import, import it. And then hypothetically here, we're now in week 2. So I need my week 2 folder on top. And I need my week 2 agenda above that. Then I will be editing it to be the 14th to the 20th, and it is agenda number 2. I'll save it, and then I'm gonna have to go in and obviously edit everything from there. I'll be around. Please let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything I can do to help with your agenda and then with setting up our weekly folders, because you guys will all be populating as you go.